Afternoon everyone, so today we're at the world famous Griffin. So this is a Vauxhall or an Opel and it's an Astra. So this Astra is the Astra K and it's a 1.6 diesel engine, and there's the engine code there. Oops. LWQ. So the customer's complaint with this mean machine is they were on holiday and they arrived back from the airport in the early hours of the morning. They went to start it and it would not start. They eventually started, got them home, but when they went back out in the morning, it wouldn't start. So the symptom was, and we don't want to stop it because it'll not start again because it's in the garage. It'll start, then it'll stall. It'll start, then it'll stall, and then it eventually started. So it was almost like an EGR valve problem, but let's look at the codes. Here's the problem. So there's the codes. So in the ECM we have a P12A6 low fuel pressure, then a P023F low fuel pump control circuit. So engine under boost, but I think we're getting to the big ones now. Fuel pump driver control module performance and fuel pressure regulator control performance. And here's the big one, lost communication with the fuel pump driver control module. So what we reckon is happening here is it's a control module that regulates the pump. It's our problem. So I think we're maintaining pressure at the moment. Let's go back, go back, auto scan into the ECM. I cleared the codes. So we managed to get it started, cleared the codes. So we've got no codes at the present moment. But if we go into read data stream and we go into high fuel system pressure, we'll select all. You see we've got a reference voltage. It wants 25 megapascals. Now to get this started it wanted 50. So that's 200, is that 250 bar? Let's see. 250 bar, so actually wanted 500 bar to start. A fuel pressure regulator commands 40%. That's quite high, I would say, for just idling. And it has managed to maintain it. So let's go into here. Usually a fuel pressure regulator at idle is usually about 20 to 30%. We're at 40%. So let's have a wee look at that. The fuel pressure's a wee bit up and down, I would say, but you never know. Fuel pressure sensor is maintaining 0.9. We've been here before, so they just sit under 1 volt, these pressure sensors. So it's good at the moment, but I think the other thing I was going to do is look for this fuel pump control module when we do a scan. So let's go back again. Go no. So we can be smart scan this again. I'll wait till it does it and I'll see if within the list there's a fuel pump control module. So that's it done a full scan. So we'll have the engine control module which I cleared out, of the power steering, the serial data gateway module, well that's to get into diagnostics I think, SRS, HVAC, FICM. Now I'm not sure if this would be under FICM. I'm not, maybe it is, don't know, let's try it. Oh, it does. So the very fact that that said it wasn't equipped and then I've went into it and it says it is equipped. Oh, maybe it's no. Let's see, version data. Error, so we can't communicate. But that's guy strange it went into it. So read data stream. Right, so alternative. Data 1. Nah, that's strange that it done that, but never mind. Let's go back, Let's go into another module that says it can't. This one here. So that's what usually happens when it's not installed, but it seems to be that, don't know, my man. Never seen that before, sir.
Aye.
It doesn't usually go into and say lost communication. What's here? The fuel filter lies underneath the back of the car, even though we've got that code for the pump module. But it did lie for 2 weeks when she was on holiday. These fuel filters are often neglected. So maybe it'd be prudent just to change this in the first place, do that. And at the back here we can see there's a big fat connector. And you'd imagine that's the fuel pump driver module. It goes to the tank anyway, so you would imagine that's bad for letting in green crusties. So that's another place we can look at. We can do that in the morning. So we'll leave it overnight and see how it starts in the morning. So there she's back at 0.49 volts. That's no pressure in the system. Yeah, she starts no bother. What's that?
What's the pressure in now?
250 bar, spot on. And that's it decaying. Well, we'll watch the pressure. Decays, do to 10.
It's going to do quite rapid, eh?
That's the mate today.
Aye, something good there.
So that's it's got hee-haw left in it. Want to try it again? It's a bit smelly.
That's smelly, eh?
And it climbs rapidly, so we can do this fuel pump speed test. We're going to actuation test, and then we're going to fuel system, and then we go into fuel pump speed. As we hit command, we put on, and we listen to the fuel pump. So I'll go underneath and see if it's, well, it'll be in the tank, the pump, but some of them have already hit it. You can hear the initial squirt of that pump, and it sounds like a wee bit struggling, but at least it's working. Aye, go for it again.
We're up to 100% quicker.
Right. Right, another bit of the puzzle. When we came to this car, this was lying, it wasn't secure, so obviously them trying to get started last night, they maybe started to pull relays. Now we've discovered, is this in, Roddy?
I'm sure it's out now.
That one is the fuel pump relay. So we begin to wonder if it's actually got a module on it, because if we hit that actuation test, and you can hear this click.
Aye.
Is that one there?
Aye, no.
So aye, I felt that.
Got it.
So this one's the fuel pump relay. So I don't think there's anything fancy about this. So we're just going to service it, see how it goes after that. Now, the other thing about this car, it needs a service. Look. Well, there we go. Change engine oil soon. So we'll do that. So this is the next again day. We've left it overnight. Installed a new fuel filter. So let's see if it will start. So we've got desired, the regulator command, and the fuel pressure. We need the actual. We need to go back. We need the actual pressure. Now where's pressure went to? Here we go. That's the 4 we need. So let's graph the lot. So that one we should see build up. And that should reach 0.9 in order to start. So let's crank her over, see what she does. Sure. That's no right at all. So here's another test we'll do. We've got the fuel pump relay command. So we'll see if that's commanding the relay on and off, so just watch that. We've cut the engine out. So it's not starting again, so let's watch our pressures. So you can see there we only got up to 4 megapascals where we need 25. So we'll try cranking it again, see what happens. I can't actually hear the pump run, so let's go back to our test and see if we can get that pump to run when it's acting up. So we'll go command on. I can hear the relay click. I think I can hear the pump. That used to be at 100%, but it's not doing that this time. Command state percentage. We reckon that's for the low pressure fuel pump. And if that's the case, this must go through a module right enough, and no be a conventional relay. So I done a bit look on Diagnostic, and it was for the Insignia, and I phoned the main dealer and they said this did not have a module, but wait till you see this. So if you can see in the boot here, there is water. Water everywhere. So we reckon that's maybe the module down the back there, I'm not sure. But there's more to this fuel pump than meets the eye, so I think we'll have to go back and have a look in here. But that's bad. Well, does that not look nasty? So we're assuming that's a fuel pump control module. Yeah, I need to go to the pump underneath the back seat, but I need to get a code off of that. So we're disconnecting it, and look at this. Oh,
There's crusties in there. We've got crusties, but soaking.
that is. Oh, look at that. That's burnt out. And he's pinned. And that's a high end. Well, let's see if it starts with that thing out. Let's see.
This side of the top side.
Oh, it's burnt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, let's see if the scan tool picks that up.
Aye, see it does.
Oh, I couldn't hear it.
That much thing's going on.
Right, so let's try. We've disconnected that module, so we'll try this on thing again. Certainly can't hear the pump.
No.
So we should go to the back and use a test light, but let's see if there's any codes being generated with disconnecting that. So, oh, no fault code. So we'll go back and do a full scan. Oh, we've got a code. Lost com with fuel pump driver control module.
That must be it then. We can phone up and see if that's a driver control module.
Must be. He says he's not got one.
Nah, we'll get you that. We can give numbers now.
Ah, that's right.
And we'll see what are they numbers. They say
Aye.
driver control module.
So Vauxhall assured us this car does not have a driver's pump control module. So there you go. So surely we've proved that with disconnecting that. The other thing I read about this module, it's plug and play. But I wonder how much this is. So we've nothing to lose here. We're just going to try and clean this up best as we can with our magic spray. But what we're thinking is the big ones, the big fat ones on the outside, must be the 2 powers and 2 grounds. We would imagine that. Because when you look at the wiring colours, maybe no. No sure.
What's that like in there?
Black, you want to spray it?
I like it.
So here is a layout on a wiring diagram. So there's the 2 fuses that you see in the boot. We're concentrating on the yellow one, the 20 amp. So if we can come down here, that fuse feeds pin 6 on that diagram there. and that we went into, and that's that module there, A107. That's the fuel pump control module. So we come down and we see it down at M12. That's the wiring down to the fuel pump. So that was the wiring diagram in Autodata, where the diagram on the original one was wrong. Yeah, got an original wiring diagram for Vauxhall. We'll clean this up and try a test light. Now the man reckons it's cleaned up not too bad. Let's see. Oh aye, the blackness is gone. Well, there's a pin number, Roddy. Yeah, I've seen a bit of wiring diagram.
There's 1 to 7.
So what number's that on the left hand side?
Right down to 10. There's 2 up the top there.
So is that 1 up the left, top left?
Up there.
Aye.
Oh, that's 1.
And what's 7 about?
There's 1. 7's the very last
7.
variance.
Right.
And then that's 8,
8.
9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16.
So it's a 16 pin module.
Aye.
Right, well, we'll just try it then.
We did activation on it, see the
Aye, that's it. I wonder how we can measure that. Wait now. Wait, do it again on.
Still went to 0.
Oh wait, 100.
Oh, there you are.
So that's going to start. So here we go. This should start. If the pump goes to 100. No. Right. It's not going to 100 on here, Roddy.
Is it no?
No, it's quite again. Try it again. No.
Activate it again then.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it now.
It's quite again.
Aye.
I wonder if the connectors. Wait, no, activate it again. It never went to 100.
No, side no there.
Aye. Right, we're trying to save some money here. So what we've found out is this terminal, one of them is wide open. It's rotten, so we'll try to apply a bit of tension on it, see if we can get this module to work. So Roddy will demonstrate with this little thing here. So it's slack.
No, it's tight.
Tight? Oh, it's tight now.
No, that's a good thing.
Alright. And you tightened up that?
There's a wee bit there.
Right, just try it.
Aye.
So what in was it, Roddy? No.
That's in here. That in there number. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. It was slack, so you've tightened up a wee bit.
Aye.
See if that works. So it's back together, so let's try it again. Oh yes, 100%. Good to go, Roddy. We'll try and start it, lad. You hadn't it in, or you just need to stay there then. Right. There we go. Proof. We need a module and we need a terminal kit.
Yeah, if you take the pressure off it, try it again.
No bother. It works.
Right, we'll leave that a couple of minutes.
So we think this is a fuse box for the pump here. So we put a little thing in the 20 amp fuse. So you can see that's pulling about, oh, can it be ready? We're now at 0.
Maybe this is... Right.
Oh, it is, it's a bad connection. So you can see it's pulling 8 amps. If you pull that out already, the motor's too stall, eh? Well, we'll be running out of diesel, eh? It's got 0% up here. Well, wait, I'll alright. Run out of diesel. That pump's pulling about 3 amps on the yellow fuse. 20 amp fuse in the boot. So even the book's wrong. But letting the water out. Look at that. Plenty of stuff there. There is the fuse, the yellow one for the fuel pump, so we'll monitor that and see how much current it pulls. Now we thought we could do a wee bit better. We put the scope on it. So we've got the amps clamp round that fuse, the 20 amp fuse, and there's the pump there, so you can see it's actually pulling about 9 amps, between 7 to 9 amps. So Roddy's got to crank the car again, because it doesn't start the first time. Strange. We'll see if this pump's pulling. So that's it, stop. Turn the key on, Roddy. Ready? Alright. It's only pulling 3 amps here now. Aye. Oh, it's an ugly looking signal that, Roddy. Try again, my man. Aye. Let it sit and then we'll see what starts. So we'll hit the on off in the scan tool and watch the scope. Right, my man. There you go. So that pulled what, about 8 amps, was it? What did it say? Near 100%?
It didn't come up with 100%.
You go for it again then? On?
100%.
100%, so pulling about 8 amps at 100%.
Try
Do it again. So you can see at 100% you're looking at a classic fuel pump, but anything lower than that, it's due to modulation. That's it.
Is that 100 on the machine?
No. That duty cycle's 41%. So that's what the pump looks like at 41%. It's only pulling 3 amps. Right. We've left it for 5 minutes, so let's see if it does it this time. Yep. It did.
I didn't hear it pumping up either.
Right, so the car's been locked. We'll try it this time. Just put the key on, Roddy, see if it primes.
Aye.
Oh, it did. Priming, right. Start her up then. Aye, it did that time.
Aye. You heard that?
Aye. And again.
That's it, no priming.
Right, so just crank her. Aye. Right, here's a problem. See this part, we contacted Vauxhall and it's on back order. So, we've came up with a solution. So what we've done, we've cleaned up that pin, we've tensioned the terminal as good as we could get it. And we've also put a split pin in at the back here to try and get more tension on the terminal. To make this last so the customer can take it away. And you can see that's a constant power. So we'll just snip the end of that pin off, but when Roddy starts the car you can see that this stays, well, it's constant power, isn't it? So, but the solution is to de-pin that multi-plug and get a new one of these. So, I'll just show you the route. You hear the pump running, and it starts. So, and I'm sure this is plug and play. And also the part's been updated. So we'll leave it at the moment. It starts and it runs, but it'll no last forever in that state, that's for sure. Anyway, cheers.